Welcome to Slab Podcast, episode 85, where the grades matter and there are no rules. How you doing, Mr. Professor Oak?
I'm lovely. Wonderful. How are you doing?
I have been better. My back is not bad, but it's not fantastic. Probably about a month ago, I was even better, but I'm doing pretty good, man. The
Jinx.
hobby's thriving. Fantastic.
The hobby does seem hot right now.
Yep. I got collection goals getting checked off. We're popping. It's fun. Having fun. What about you?
That is cool. That's exciting. Yeah, going good. Same thing. Put my back the day after you did. It's ironic. And then I've just been busy. Been busy with visitors in town. You know, my buddy being in town and taking time off to clear some stuff out the house. This room you can't see, but it's so much mess everywhere, just craziness. And I sold like $2,000 worth of stuff on Facebook Marketplace, like just clearing things out. You know, people buying $2 things and up to hundreds of dollars and stuff. And sold Pokemon cards for the first time on Facebook. For less money than I would have on eBay, but not for less money because of like the taxes and the shipping and all the rest of it. Like I ended up making $5 more than I would have on eBay, but I sold it for like, $20 something less.
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
Good experience. I know you sold a bunch of stuff on Facebook in the past, didn't you?
Yeah, the last time an Evolving Skies case dropped on Pokemon Center, I snapped it at $300,
Yep,
$600 or whatever it was, something around. I don't even know, $700, and I flipped it for $2,100 like the next week. So,
yep,
that was I haven't sold on Facebook since then. Really, it's been a minute.
This was an
Diamond
Astral Radiance ETB. I sold it for $75.
A regular Astral ETB
on Facebook.
Not at Pokemon Center.
And he drove for 40 minutes to pick it up. Give me cash. He was happy as Larry.
What the fuck are we doing? Those are $75?
I don't think so.
He might have I don't know.
I think I listed it for 80 or 90 or so. I don't know. I came down a little bit too. Like he's negotiating, but yeah, he was happy. He said that he just got back into it again. You know, when we talked a year or so ago about people still joining, he was saying, yeah, I just got back into it again. He was like probably young, late 30s, early 30s. I mean,
yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I've got kids now, and like I want to buy some stuff like for them to have when they get a bit older, some cool cards and stuff. And
it's extremely fun to do. Like I have a family member, not immediate family, but like my cousin's husband, and he has 2 kids. They're high schoolers now, and he doesn't get to see his kids much because they're just in high school, just doing the high school thing, wrestling, football, and all that. And he said he brought home a box of sports cards, and he hung out with his boys for 3 hours, and it was the funnest time he ever had. And he's like, now I buy packs. He looks at Pokemon sometimes, but he's like, I buy packs to get family time. We have a blast just ripping, going, losing money most of the time, but you get that time
together.
It's cool, man. Packs are insane. It's so fun to do it. Like I did it we had a poker night, me and a bunch of older dudes and I brought in a $50 box of hockey cards, and they freaking were eating it up. Like, it's fun to rip wax, man.
Yeah, that is awesome. I should bring some of my crap. Open it up.
Your daughter's any interest ever opening?
I've opened stuff with her, and she gets excited. She has like a deck box I gave her with a bunch. She puts all the cards in. She takes them and trades them and stuff. But it's like fleeting. It's not like her hobby. She doesn't want to do it every day. She's not like obsessed right then. But like she enjoys it. She likes it. When she does it, she has a lot of fun doing it. She's also still like so young. I think if it was another 2 or 3 years,
Yeah.
I think she'd probably be a bit more into it. Yeah.
Yeah. Boys, which you don't have, are built different. I have my 4-year-old. He now is running around the house like Mankey, puts his fucking arms up like this.
That's awesome.
Just wants to be Onyx for Halloween.
That's amazing.
He'll wake up at 5 in the morning on a school day and just crank on Pokemon downstairs, the Kanto or whatever. Like, Jesus Christ.
He is me in the 90s.
He's
literally
obsessed. And I don't open packs with him. He doesn't play any Pokemon games. He doesn't have a Game Boy or a Switch. It's literally the show that got him into it, and he can identify probably most of the 151. Like when we went to the card show this past weekend, I got a Japanese booster box of 151, knowing he would know most of them, and we recorded it, and it was hilarious. He is just all into it. It's so weird. It's so weird, almost annoying, to the point he's like, "Dad, which one's this? Which one's this?" I'm like, "Bro, settle down." Like, yeah, he don't even know. There's 850 plus more or something like that. So,
oh God, he's gonna blow his mind.
It's gonna be wild. But yeah, my daughter, similar to your daughter, it seems, she's like passive with it. She likes opening them, shiny, cool.
Yeah.
She's really OCD about putting them in sleeves and in the binder as soon as she rips them, even the non-hollows. But it's cool. It brings people together. My wife was ripping them. It was cool.
Yeah. I just don't know. Even when you don't rip stuff, you still get that excitement and I don't know what I'm going to get. There's like a thrill in it. And then you still have something at the end. Sometimes something with value. So still, it's just, it makes sense on why it's such a huge hobby. It's such a big hobby.
Yeah, my daughter pulled this, and my wife traded her a non-hollow Jigglypuff for it. My daughter took it. My wife was like, "Look what I got you." I'm like, "You just robbed our daughter. Like, what are we doing?"
Oh, Jigglypuff, cute pink fluffy thing.
Yep, that's all that matters.
Love it.
Yeah. Lots of news. New news. I don't know if you guys watch there's a football podcast, they say that. Lots of news happened since our last live stream on Pokemon Day, February 27th. Literally about a month ago. Weekly podcast here. Destined Rivals. Ever heard of it?
Very Rocket themed. We had this discussion, right? Like, is it actually really going to be rockety? Couldn't be more Rocket themed on the design, right? The packs, the boxes, everything I dreamed of. God damn, I want that ETB so bad.
It's pretty sharp. It's going to be so
the best,
expensive.
It's the best ETB artwork they've ever made.
What about your little your Eevee right there? It's cute.
Not even close. Not even slightly. It is exponentially the best artwork for any of the ETBs ever.
The red and black is sexy. I'll give you that. It looked good on my black and red Mustang. That'd be a cool photo op.
Would pop so bold in the background of anyone. Everyone's going to have it in the background. It's going to be so bold. They got to do a UPC for it. That's got to come.
It's a booster box, though. They don't do UPCs for standard sets.
I think they're doing the briefcase one, right?
And I thought that I did hear there's going to be packs in that.
I think there's a lot of packs in it.
Yeah.
I'm curious if that comes in a box.
What do you mean?
No, the briefcase. If it's going to be inside a, I didn't see what packaging it comes in. If it's going to be in like a, what do you call it? Like a merchandise type box, or if they're just going to cellophane it. I don't know.
I don't know, but I think that'll be as close as we get to a UPC.
Yeah, that makes sense. That probably would be the closest, and that would look bold. Everyone's gonna know what it is when you see that in the background. It's unique looking too.
Super flex, especially if they put a fancy promo in that too. Pokemon loves their promos, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even Journey Together, you know, Mason, shout out to the OG Mason. He was ripping Journey Together. I was watching him and listening to him. And you got the promo cards, you know, in the booster boxes. They're great. I mean, they're awesome.
That's sick.
Simple little touch. Like, it's not expensive to do. It's nothing too crazy, but it's effective. It's great. Having a nice little promo with it. And again, you don't know which one you're gonna get.
Yeah.
So,
what is your, like? Obviously, I got you covered on Journey Together. Are you going to, no matter what, buy one of these Destined Rivals ETBs for the collection, or what? Or is there a price too high?
Let's talk real quick before we get to that. Let's talk about how painful it was to not get it at drop, because that was not a fun day. I didn't get pinged because I think everyone just like jumped in. Like, I didn't really see anything in Discord or anything. So when I did, I was already too late. I think everyone was just panicking, you know, jumping in and trying to get access and stuff. So when I caught on and I got in there, man, it was kicking me out. It was asking me to check the box. It was like I couldn't even get to the site. I mean, I tried a lot, and I was in a lot of meetings that day, so that made it harder. I ended up getting in right at the end of the day, and I got on the website, and it let me add to cart, and I was like, yeah, like, we're here. Like, I can't believe it took all day. We actually got there, and then it wouldn't let me go into my cart after I edited it. It like wouldn't let me go in there and do anything. So yeah, did not cop. You didn't either, right? You said you
I didn't even try more than 5 minutes. I was like, nope. As soon as it put me in line, I was late to it, like you, and I just, yep.
I think the frustrating thing was that it wasn't the way I've been in lines before, where you have like some kind of number or percentage, or
yeah.
You know, I've been in a few drop lines, and you kind of feel like you're in it. Like, none of us knew if we were in a line. Are you gonna get anything? How many are even there? It was like so vague and mysterious that all it did was leave you feeling frustrated. It was just completely such a terrible experience. Not fun at all.
Yep, knowing what number you are in line is huge. Like, they're simple to add that in. I don't know why they wouldn't.
Yeah, and how fast it's progressing. I remember with the NBA stuff that I was buying, those digital ones back in the day, you know, during COVID, and it showed you how fast it was moving along and how far you were. I knew if I had time to go grab a coffee, I knew if I had time to jump on a quick call or do a bit of work while I was waiting, and I can come back and check on it. It was just a mess the whole day. It was gross. It was terrible. So I get that they're trying to like fix things or whatever, but they're very poorly executed, but just for everyone, and especially knowing that there was the demand to make a change and it be that poor of a change, you know, the way that they did it. Yeah, no bueno. But yes, going back to your question, I didn't get it. I did notice, which I think I said earlier, I did notice they added wording on the listing on Pokemon Center that that specifically for this set that they're going to print it again at the end of the year, which I don't think I've ever seen them write on any description of any set before.
Yeah,
not that I've noticed. Anyway, I normally like glance at stuff, but I specifically saw it like popped out, and I was like, wow, like they know for sure that this is a problem and they need to print more. So I'm guessing there's going to be 2 or 3 more drops of it. I think they're probably going to try and optimize on it, and there'll probably be a lot printed. I still don't think it's going to be enough. So I'm gonna try. Maybe the line system will be fixed by then. I'll try and do that. If I'm really struggling still to get it at retail, I probably would buy the bullet and just buy it. But that would be the only one that really I'd bought at market price that I can think of. I think all the others. Well, actually, I think there might have been one that I had to buy off eBay for like an extra $20 or something. Because I didn't get it. I didn't get it at drop. But
that seems hella cheap compared to what this is about to get hit with us on this new one.
Yeah, it was like an extra $20 or $30 something. Whereas this one's like, it's going to be a lot, but also it's going to be the only one out of these 12, you know, and then we'll go journey together and that one out of 14 to have one that you're overpaying on. With the amount of profit I've taken, you know.
Yeah, it's not like you're going to be underwater on it either. Like it'll be.
Yeah, I've made so much profit on other stuff these past year or two. Like I can't feel bad about it. So yeah, maybe. Are you gonna? I'm guessing you're not gonna get crazy and overpay on eBay, but you're still gonna try and chase it on retail, right? If it's available.
Yeah. It probably won't be, but yeah, I would more so lean towards the booster boxes myself. But I'd grab whatever I can. I haven't bought modern Pokemon off a Pokemon Center or a store because I haven't seen it in either locations. Since the new year, I don't think.
Yeah,
which is pretty crazy. Like I saw it obviously at all the card shows, but it's not at retail or MSRP, or you can go get it at a really high price, no problem. But I'd rather not. So
yeah,
we'll see. But I'm excited. It's crazy. There's no dark Pokemon, but yeah, it's heavy on the Rocket. Even the Wobbuffet that leaked. I don't know if you saw that. That's freaking gas.
No, thanks for the spoiler.
Oh my god, dude. It's sheesh.
It's good. I've tried to not look at any cards. I don't want to see them because I am genuinely excited about it.
It's the only one I've seen, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know of that many that have leaked. Honestly, I don't know how many I've even avoided, but they haven't seen any yet. The boxes just look. I love it.
Yeah, with our set,
everything.
It drops for us end of May. So somewhere in April, the whole set will be released in Japan in April. Usually it's how it goes, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be about a month from now, probably.
What's the Japanese set called? It's Rocket something, isn't it? I'm drawing a blank.
Rivals? I forget.
Destined Rivals is ours, but they had Glory to Team Rocket.
Glory, that was it, yeah. Yeah.
It says April 18th.
Yeah, so what's 3 weeks-ish? A little over.
Grab your ankles. You haven't seen anything for that, huh? Yeah, they haven't really much at all, actually.
It won't be long. It'll all be flooding in soon. Getting to that point now.
That briefcase will be looking right.
Oh, God. That might be the coolest thing they've ever made.
Yeah, I think they had a Japanese exclusive Rocket briefcase with those promos. Remember the Giovanni and then the something else, the Jesse and James or something. I don't know if they're expensive as hell now.
Was the premium collection one in a briefcase too? Or was it just in a box? Did it have handles on it? Do you remember?
I thought it was.
Classic collection, not premium collection, sorry.
Oh, you're talking about the couple year ago, $400.
Yeah, the full deal one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Regardless, it's still not a Rocket briefcase.
Oh God, there's a pre-sale for the briefcases, $1,500. 12 is sold. Oh Jesus Christ!
On eBay.
Yeah.
My God.
One listing had like 17 listings. 12 of the 17 sold at $1,500 pre-sale.
And I think that you can buy one at 100, right? I think they're only $100 US retail.
That seems cheap, but
I'm pretty sure that's what someone said in Discord at the weekend.
yeah, that's a snap at $100.
And I think the pre-order drops this Friday.
Okay, it's gonna be a fun ride, people. I'm totally exiting the hobby after this after this. Wow.
Okay, so that was another thing I wanted to bring up with this rocket set. Like when you're high and that high, are we going to see a slump after? Like, the thing's going to cool down, or price is going to chill out? Like, what does that look like? Because this is going to be a pretty hot and spicy set. I don't know if this next one or two sets after could compete.
Yeah. With this dropping in May, right before summer, it'll be interesting because usually summer does slump a little, I'd say.
It's going to compound it.
Yeah, people touch grass a little bit in the summer. I don't know. I think this is different. Obviously, I saw James Z and G's auctions in January. Usually January's are like his lowest months. They dip hard. Did not dip hard. It went up. So
yeah,
we're in a different time right now. I don't think it changes anytime soon unless Pokemon prints more. It's cooked right now. They're the only ones that can save us.
The 151 ETB has gone up 10% in the last 2 months. Selling for 450 now. It was selling for 400 2 months ago.
The Pokemon Center ETBs are 450.
Yeah, the 151 one.
What's in those? Snorlax or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Snorlax is on the cover too. It's that one.
Yep. Damn, that's pricey. That's
still going. Still going. People are still. It's just not slowing down, and that's why I'm worried. Is because everything. I mean, pretty much everything. People say, "Oh, stuff's dropping." There isn't that much that I've seen that's dropping. Like pretty much everything I'm looking at's going up, and then we have a ridiculously, an insanely hot set coming out. That's everything like people have dreamed of.
Yeah, it's pre-selling that booster box, the new one on TCG at $10 a pack, $360 for a box.
Yeah,
Journey Together is still around $240-ish for a box, which we'll see what happens after release. But
I haven't seen many of the cards out of that either. I saw some that a couple of people posted with spoiler tags in Discord, and they look pretty sweet. But yeah, I haven't seen much in that. I saw Mason ripping some, and I think he had a bit of bad luck. But he did pull some pretty nice ones.
So that's fantastic. Next week, spicy comment. We didn't have one from our live stream, so I'll give you a second to think about one while I give you guys the juice. So those of you who don't know, we give a spicy comment every week. Go down below, hit the like button on your favorite spicy comment, upvote it, and then it'll be the first thing we discuss. Obviously, we didn't do it this week. We didn't have spicy comments because we did a live stream. But my spicy comment, Lego might be in trouble. Could be a monopoly here soon. Mega Blocks to the moon, baby. Cheers. Let's go, Mega Blocks. Mini blocks, Mega Blocks. Nano Block.
Stuff I want to say on that. I'm gonna say it's not that spicy. Should have prepped better for this one.
Yeah, we completely forgot to prep on this one. I knew this would be spicy for sure. Because we usually were like, oh yeah, you got your spicy comment. We did not do that this time.
I'm too busy. I was too busy gas bagging. That's what we call talking in my area.
Gas bagging.
Yeah.
I learned another word from over there. It was from the show Adolescence I just watched on Netflix. Nonce.
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 No, a good way.
It's not a good word. I Googled that. I'm like, oh, that's not a good one.
How amazing was the cinematography on that? The one shot all the way through.
It was pretty insane. That was awesome.
I was so impressed. And the actors, the older actors were ones that I've watched over the years, in English TV and stuff. Absolutely incredible, world-class actors. And to see them do that style in like just the amount of choreography around the cinematography that must have gone on to make that happen. Insane. Apparently the final episode, they had to do 14 takes. They had to do it 14 times to get it right because stuff kept going right.
It's literally like a Rube Goldberg, but in a TV show. It's like everything's got a boom, 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 boom.
And top, like Oscar level, Academy Award is like level quality too. Yeah, really top quality. Loved it. Can't recommend that show enough. Spicy comment. I think Pokemon are going to drop a movie this year, and it's going to be awful with the new generation in. I hate to say it. I don't want to be a Pokemon hater, but some spice.
That'd be atrocious. Now we're going to dedicate the rest of this episode, not really, but Lego collab with Pokemon. I've died, resurrected again, gone to heaven, died again, came back, kicked in the nuts, snorted some coke, and here we are. Just fantastic. Living high right now. What are you feeling? You excited?
Was it did you see the trailer with the Pikachu tail?
Yep.
Oh my god. Amazing. They know exactly what they're doing. The little tease. You want to get you excited. I'm going to show you. But just a tip. Yeah, bro. Absolutely brilliant. Very exciting. It's something that I know every single one of us are going to have something on a shelf, on a desk. Like it's because they're going to do small stuff. They're going to do big stuff. It's going to be. Imagine having like a Pokemon Center, like a Nurse Joy or something, like a Pokemon or like just something cool like that on display. Oh my god, crazy!
It's gonna be disgusting.
I'm here for it. Yeah, I'm here for it big time. I'm mad about Lego internally. I'm not mad about Lego. My experience, because I was obsessed with it as a kid. Two things. I was obsessed with cars. I had a bunch of F40s, Ferraris. It was like my favorite car, all different shapes and sizes of it. And I just played with cars all the time. I was crazy about it. And then Legos. I was a typical, when I was real young, like typical little boy. And I had some really cool Lego stuff. Like I had like rocket ship NASA sets and Star Wars and like farmer sets and like all these crazy things, stuff that's like worth money now,
Yep.
Like, full collection sets and stuff. And my mother read that the older Lego is now like poisonous, I guess. There's like some article about like the old Lego stuff isn't safe to play with because like the plastic has turned poison something. Yeah, I don't know, something in it, and it's like apparently evaporates something bad. So she threw it all out because she was scared of it being in the house, and the fumes getting around or whatever. Yeah, there was like, those like big black and yellow tubs that you get from like Home Depot to store stuff in the garage. There was like 3 of those full. Like I couldn't lift it. They have to lift it for me to be able to go play with it because it was like so much in it. And well, yeah, all gone. Should just put it out with the trash. So yeah, that hurts a little bit. I haven't really bought much Lego wise in a while. My kids got a bunch. She got like Minnie Mouse sets. You know, again, daughters, so she got like little Minnie Mouse sets and stuff, but never really got like obsessed with it. But this is, it's gonna be special.
Yeah, I had a similar thing with. I was an adult though, kind of when it happened.
Yeah,
I was like 19, had a bunch of Legos, gave them to my brother-in-laws who were 13 years younger than my wife. Here you guys go. They're like whatever, 5, 6 years old, perfect. And then one of my mother-in-law's boyfriends at the time cleaned house, threw everything out.
Mm.
And he was, yeah, I'm like, you're gonna get assassinated. Yeah, exactly. Let's go for it. Like, it's game time. I should have pulled up with a squad, dude. Like, what are we doing? Yeah. So that was cool. But yeah, I still love Lego and everything about it. Having my daughter also just put a camper together for she got from Christmas. She loved doing it. I was
That's
shocked
cool.
how good she did. At 6 years old, that was cool. But
Do you think they're gonna do anything like edgy with it? Or do you think it's all gonna look pretty like classic and true, like anime, like the OG anime style? Or I feel like they're gonna go really classic with it, but I don't know.
what? I don't know, because the only really fancy ones I see Legos are like the cars and what are those called? The Techniques or Technics or I don't know.
Yep.
So those are really cool. I couldn't see Lego Pokemon doing something like that. I'm hoping they don't go down the Mega Block route, making just big Pokemon, but I could see them eventually probably doing something like that. But what is something if you could say you have to do this Lego, what is like one thing you'd want them to do? Is it the Pokemon Center or is it something else?
I think there's two. My mind instantly goes to two things. So one is obviously a nice Pikachu, but not a really big one. I'm not into like the huge ones. One that I could like have on my desk or on a little shelf, and like it's the Lego Pikachu. It'd be really cool to have one on display. I would love that, and that's probably going to be cheap. I mean, that's not going to be expensive, but also, I think like a building, like you said, like a Pokemon Center or something, or a like Oaks Lab. I think that'd be a cool one. To like have literally Oaks Lab on the in the background or something. Have it on display where I can look at it with a little Professor Oak like that. God, that'd be so cool. And then yeah, something like a building, something like that. I have a feeling they'll probably do one that would be like a route. And you'll have the trees that match and the wall. You'll be able to build stuff. Maybe I don't know if they do like a whole Johto or Kanto or something, but they may do like an area, and you'll have those buildings in there, and that kind of stuff. That would be cool. That'd be pretty nice. But to play with or whatever, I don't know how well that would display. I don't know. My mind, as soon as I heard about it, and now we're talking about it, it's just so many different directions it could go. It'd be cool to see the characters. I'm really excited for that. See like, Oak and Ash and Misty Brock, all the OGs, and then some of the newer ones, the little trainers and Pokeballs. Imagine a little. That looks so cool.
Those would be collectible.
And they'll make it so they can hold them and stuff. Oh my god, that's gonna be awesome.
Yep. Yeah, something where my brain went in. It's something I see at Collecticons. When you walk around the Collecticons, you got all these people making cool different art things. And
yeah,
one of the ones I like is the little cubes that show encounters. So it's like a
diorama.
scene when you're like walking up to Zapdos or you're walking up to Mewtwo or like the Oaks Lab, you're going to go pick those 3 Pokeballs. I think they could kill it with like the little encounter building.
Oh,
I think those would be sick.
my hair's standing. Oh, you can see it. I'm literally my hair standing up. That is such a cool idea.
Yeah, somebody already designed it for him, but you just need to go and do it because I think those would annihilate.
I've seen the one where it's like the lab, and you have the 3 star. You
Three
know, you got
balls,
those
yeah.
three stars there and stuff. Like I can kind of picture that in my head of what that looked like. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Rayquaza. I would snap a Kyogre one. I don't know how many times I did that. The Mewtwo. It's just nostalgic walking up to them.
Ho flying over.
Yeah, just
Oh, so many
getting
cool
clapped by a Pidgey right after I beat Gary.
ones.
Be cool. Yeah, a missing no. Let's go.
Okay, so let's talk about this too. Where's it gonna drop? We're gonna have a scalping issue like the cause with this? Like I feel like people are gonna go freaking nuts.
Yeah,
For it.
Legos in for an experience like they've never had.
Like
It's
this has
gonna,
got to be the biggest collab, right? Star
yeah,
Wars is obviously a big one, but it's still
it ain't Pokemon.
Pokemon,
Yeah,
right? Like it just isn't.
I think Star Wars is cooler in the sense that you can make spaceships, and that's pretty cool. And you can
Oh
actually
no,
shoot.
yeah, no, trust me, it's probably the best Lego
Yeah,
to make. It's probably Star Wars, but I
yeah.
mean in terms of like
As far as the brand
volume,
deal, yeah,
like this has got to be the biggest. There's going to be the biggest demand out of everything, so that's
yeah.
going to be tricky. I don't know.
I was thinking, who do you think bent the knee in this brand deal? Lego's Lego, Pokemon's Pokemon. Who gave up the most to the other company? Or do you think it was like gentleman's agreement, you can use us and we'll do Lego? Like they'll make a Lego
Yeah,
Pokemon set. I doubt they're even gonna touch that.
I
So
think I think Lego probably gave up the most because Pokemon can't really do anything
yeah,
with Lego, but Lego can do a lot with Pokemon. They have the because think about like Legoland.
yeah,
They could build a Pokemon area at Legoland. They have Lego show. They have Lego games. They could do a Pokemon Lego game. Like there's a bunch of different directions they could go. Whereas Pokemon can just make Legos of everything. Like it doesn't go that way. You know, this thing they don't have like an IP that can branch out. Maybe there's a Lego set they
Lego
do.
Pokemon the movie.
Yeah, something like then that would be
Still
conjoined.
Lego.
But Lego have the more options to do more with it, you know, in terms of
Yeah,
variation. So yeah, I don't know. It'd be cool to see a Pokemon land, you know, within Lego, you know, some kind of area or something.
yeah. Yeah, I would
I don't
think
know.
Lego outbid Mega Bloks because that would make sense.
Yeah.
Damn, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I could see myself wanting some just sealed boxes. Just I don't have a
Do
lot of
this
time to build some of these Legos they coming out with. They look sweet as hell though. Man,
do they still make Duplo? Do you know what
hell is that?
Duplo is? Duplo is the toddler version of Lego. It's like
Oh yeah,
bigger,
yeah.
softer pieces. I had that when I was real young, you know, when I was like a little baby. I had that, and then obviously moved on to the Legos when I got a little bit older.
I, you ever had Lincoln Logs, or that was not over there? Probably
Lincoln Logs.
no,
Is that
probably
the
not.
one you were talking about where like they connect in different ways? You were talking
No,
about it
these are
a while
literally
back.
just logs where you can stack them like a log cabin. That's it.
No,
That's all you can do with
that's
them.
very American.
And then you would build your buddy would build a cabin over there with the logs, literally like Lincoln's cabin. I would build one and we just throw logs at each other's things like missiles and see who broke whose house first. It was so fun.
Hell yeah, that
Good
sounds
times.
awesome.
I
Yeah,
I need to buy some Lincoln logs now. I'm about to look it up. Probably expensive as hell.
I definitely built a lot of houses with Lego. That was my go-to. Was houses.
Yeah, there wasn't as many really cool pieces to build stuff back then. You kind of just built structures.
Yeah.
What's next on our list? While I look up Lincoln logs on eBay.
We got MetaZoo coming up. Meta 2 on its way.
Dropping in tomorrow. The day this is released is Thursday. It drops tomorrow.
Do you know where it's dropping?
You know what?
We're not in Walmart, right?
No, it's just distribution.
Yeah, that's what I thought we talked about.
And it's not just game stores, it's everything.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I kind of want to buy some. I might see if I can chase them down tomorrow and get some.
Hold up 1 second. Somebody's going to buy this from me showing this. I got to show this now. Somebody go buy this. Window, entire screen, share. Maybe. $59. 1940s on this bitch.
That's definitely giving off poisonous fumes. My mother would throw that away in a heartbeat.
Look at this. Cowboys and Indians, my guy. Look at isn't that sick though?
Do you get the little people with it as well?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe not in this one. It shows them here. You get a different set, it looks like. Paywall.
That's awesome.
But look at those freaking houses. It's legit freaking cabins.
Did you literally make stuff like that?
It wasn't that good, but yeah, it was pretty straightforward. But you can only stack them one freaking way.
Are they wood?
Yeah, it's real wood.
What?
I love this stuff.
That is cool. Yeah, I don't think I've ever even heard of that.
$15 for this lot. My guy. Those are like new ones. Man.
There's no way you don't auction that. There's no way you should be auctioning that.
It's auctioning 462 pieces.
Wow. Pick up only.
Anyways, MetaZoo, yes, dropping Friday. My birthday, I'll be 34 years old.
Baby, just a baby.
Ready to retire. I'm done.
Just a baby.
I'm done.
That's exciting. What are you gonna do for your birthday?
My goal was retirement by 55. It has now changed to like 43. It's an aggressive 9 years.
You got a lot of fishing to do.
Lots of fishing. Got to start cooking a lot of more meth than we have been. We just don't have enough for this town. They're hungry.
So what are you gonna do this weekend, meth?
No. Friday's the day. So Friday I am going to work. I've never taken my birthday off work. Work till 5-ish. Probably maybe get off early. Shut down my computer at 4:30. And we might go out to eat. And that'll be about it. And then my wife's birthday is the next day. So then it's her day.
You gotta go to the discotheque.
We're gonna go see Snow White on Saturday for sure with the fam. So that's gonna be about $200.
My wife's going to that too with the kids.
You're not going? I love the movies, even though it's so expensive. I like going. It's a good nap, nonetheless. You can get a good nap in.
So I would probably usually go, but while she's gone, I'm gonna be studying because this is my last month. April's like the last month of this semester, and I'm wrapping for the school year. So
smart.
I got a lot of finals and exams and projects and stuff right now. So yeah, that's me having a chance to have some me time at the computer, just get that cracked out of the way.
Oh yeah.
But that's exciting. Get some family movie time, get some popcorn, a little slushy or something.
That's all that matters. It's all that matters. Yeah, so it's our birthday weekend, which is fun.
That's awesome.
It's always good. Right off in a row. So MetaZoo, you buying, selling, or would you rather have Journey Together, which comes out on the same day?
I'd probably rather have Journey because I know what I'm getting. I think with the MetaZoo, I don't know. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know how long that's gonna last.
MetaZoo.
It's new, right? It's new. We don't know.
For me, they both come out the same day. All things considered, I'm buying MetaZoo before I buy Journey Together. Strictly because it's at least half the price.
Yeah. Well, there's that. Yeah.
Is kind of my thing. I'm not buying Journey Together. It is a small set also. Journey Together is so from what I saw, it's probably one of the smaller sets we had. I know Rattle mentioned he odds are he could complete the set in 2 cases, he thinks, which is for a modern set, that's pretty minor.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think MetaZoo is kind of where I would lean as a buy and enjoy, like to open. I'm not opening a $225, $30 booster box of Pokemon and enjoying myself.
Yeah.
That's some dark shit. Yeah. For enjoyment purposes, I'm going for the cheaper box and support the people that are invested into it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I might just buy both. Yeah, I do want some. I probably am going to try and find some.
Yeah,
I want to
for
see the
sure.
cards. Those visuals that we looked at, the sneak peeks and stuff. They look pretty good. Like I'd like to see those cards in real life.
Yeah.
Have some of them, get them in my hand.
Yeah, some of the textures look pretty fire. So I'm excited to see what they're doing with it all. So I'm excited. Might have to make a binder set.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'm intrigued to see if they bend, because all my MetaZoo cards have piled up. They're all literally
Really?
completely curved. Yeah,
Oh shoot.
and they're right next to Pokemon cards that haven't. So obviously, quality wise, I don't know. I don't know if I can't imagine they're using the same supplier, because I think they're using Millennium, right? Didn't they say they were using?
They
Millennium?
were going there, and I think they got the boot. I think this is what last I heard, and I think they're going to where Lorcana's printed. I think. Don't quote me, but Lorcana cards are.
Was that Game Company, right?
Yeah, Ravensburger. I don't think Ravensburger is
Ravensburger.
printing it though. They just game designed.
Yeah. So I don't know. I can't imagine it's the same printer, but I'm hoping to use a little bit better quality card stock.
Can't be worse than Millennium Print Group. Shit. I guess it could be the original MetaZoo printing company in China, but it ain't that. So blessed. On top of MetaZoo, man, tons of stuff. SpongeBob Magic the Effing Gathering came out of nowhere for me. I think you told me about it first.
They've done some really crazy off the wall ones now. Like I still can't get past Princess Bride. Like some of the ones they've done is just so outlandish. And SpongeBob that's a funny one.
I love SpongeBob.
The two just do not go together, but it makes me want to get it.
Just
there's a cool card.
Is glorious.
Right? Like how can you not like that?
I don't know. It's
brilliant.
They're pulling out all the stops. It is literally the American Roy Schwartz at this point with the way they've been trending, but I ain't mad at them. It gives the people something to buy and collect. It got me excited. I bought 5 secret lair drops, $480 about, just because it's freaking dope.
Yeah.
And I can't buy Pokemon. I waited in a line for these, and it told me when the line would end. That was awesome.
Oh, it did?
It did. Yeah, it was a count. It did a little count. Estimated time in line is 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah.
I mean, it's 2025, right? Like, what are we doing? Oh,
yeah,
it's the biggest.
It should shoot me a freaking text by the time I'm like 5 away.
Yeah. I should have an alert or something. Like, this is the biggest brand, but you can't you can't set up a good pre-order system. Bizarre.
Yeah, this drop on the Secret Lair dropped the same day the Destined Rivals dropped, so I feel like I got lucky. All the moochers were over on the Pokemon site, and I was able to get in and get some of these. Not the hollow ones, sadly. I'm gonna go buy some of those, but yeah, this is a grail.
Tell me why they.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm naive, but why do we even do drops? Like, why isn't there like a 1 week window where everyone can just log into their account and I love that code.
That was the one you pulled, right?
Yeah. Everyone can just log into their account and just say, yeah, like check a box, yep, like I want to pre-order this. And then they just enter a lottery and say they only want to print 50,000. They just choose 50,000 out of everyone that's selected to do it. Like I just feel like there could be a much, I don't know, like a much more like orchestrated way of doing it. Like why does everyone have to be in a queue or have to get in at a certain time and day? Like why not just collect the info and then get back to them?
Or just make it a lottery?
Yeah. You buy your ticket. You got from this day to that day. Get in, get your ticket.
Like
put
PSA lotteries during
put
COVID.
$1 in or something, so it's not got don't have bots. I mean, it's not rocket science. Like just a little bit of logic. Some good developers. I don't know. The whole thing's so dumb to me. I'm so bitter about that Destined Rivals drop. This is such a joke. It's so bad. But anyway, I get off my soapbox.
It is truly unfortunate. So are you gonna get any SpongeBob cards, or you're out? No interest.
When's it dropping?
It dropped.
It did?
That's what I just said. I waited in line and I bought it. Sold out.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get it then. I would have bought sealed. I'm not gonna buy cards.
You're not gonna buy it.
I thought you meant for like the. I don't even register what you were saying there. I thought you were talking about a different set.
No, yeah, the SpongeBob set. I was waiting in on the Magic the Gathering site the day the Destined Rival set was dropping. Same day.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was dropping that day. I would have probably got some.
I sent you a text. You must have.
He did.
I did. I swear you responded to it.
I was in meetings literally.
It was like
that day was so rough.
It was like 6 o'clock.
It was.
You're probably drinking whiskey already. Son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was off.
I'm looking. Non-foil version still available. Haha, awesome. 6:20 p.m.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't fucking need that.
I was definitely grilling or making the kids food, I'm sure.
You're fucking hammered at 6:20, my guy. Come on.
English.
Yeah, so I'm excited. That's gonna be gas.
It does look cool. I love those cards, that I got from that box from Joe. There's pretty cool cards in there.
Joe?
I did want Joe, sports card Joe.
Oh, yeah.
I got that anime box from him, animeexplosionbox.com. I did want to do a quick shout out to Beerski for you guys that have watched his last video the other day. Man, phew, I did not know anything was going on. And I was sat here and I don't remember what I was doing. I was trying to catch up. I had my watch later thing up and I was just like, oh my God, there's so many things in there. And I clicked on the one thing and it was his last video he'd just done. And he started talking about, the sickness he's been going through. And I don't want to talk about it here. It's his video, but you guys need to go check it out. Oh, my chest was hurting, and I felt like all my hairs were standing up. I had tears in my eyes and everything. I felt terrible. So I just want to do a big shout out to Beerski. He's a diamond in the hobby. I know you guys love him. Everybody loves him. He's awesome. What's not to love? But yeah, shout out from us on we're thinking about you. We're we care about you and we're here for you, and we're excited to spend some time with you. Maybe doing a video together, something like that. So yeah, watch out on that. But shout out Beerski, you're a pro.
Yeah, I definitely say in the next 2 months we need to have Beerski and Ponga on here. We had talked about going on there, couldn't align our schedules, but we definitely need to make that happen for sure. One of my favorite parts about the video, you guys definitely go check it out. See a link down below in the description. He was talking to the chat like, "Hey ma," or "Hey aunt," or talking about his family and stuff in there. And then he gets into ripping open the Neo Genesis starter deck, which you get 2 random hollows. Those of you don't know, and he's like, "Fuck yeah, Pikachu!" Just like, no, as soon as he just,
it was a different video. Yeah, it was awesome.
That was awesome.
I'm like, and he got the band. Oh god, which one was it?
The Moo Moo Milk.
Moo Moo Milk. Yeah, the Miltank card. Moo Moo Milk card. One.
Yep.
Yeah, he got that, and I was like, chuckling to myself, that. Yeah,
that was pretty funny.
Awesome. It was awesome. He flipped that around pretty good. He's awesome.
Yep. He's definitely he's got the streaming in him. That's for sure.
Yeah, I love it. You can't help but enjoy him.
Hell yeah,
he's brilliant. Love you, bro.
Shout out to Beerski. Alrighty, up next, unfortunately, another Pokemon Pocket set. Jesus Christ, every month.
Have you completed any yet?
Let me breathe. Completed. I want to say I got not all the alt arts at all. I didn't do a full set. I think the Mew set, mystery, whatever the Mew one, I think I did. That was one of the smaller ones.
I'm close. I will say, it's weird because I felt like I had pretty good luck with the other sets on pulling nice cards, and on this last one, Triumphant, I've pulled nothing.
Dude,
I mean, I have absolutely awful. Like, I think I've ripped like 30 packs or something of it. I've pulled open a lot of packs, and I think I've had one good card. Like literally one
pretty bad
out of all of it.
The set ain't good.
I don't know what it is with this set. The other ones, I mean, I got a bunch of really cool cards and some nice stuff, some playable stuff, and this one, I mean, pretty much, next to nothing. I'm just loading it up. It just didn't update, so I'm guessing we have something dropping tonight.
It's probably getting ready for the new set.
Yeah, it always does an update right before the new set drops, so it wants to do that right now, of course. But yeah, I think I'm one away on like 2 of the sets. I think I'm 2 away on one of the sets, and then this new one, I'm like 10 away, even though it's a tiny set. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm similar.
Do you see what the new set is?
The shiny cards, they look pretty dope. I actually saw a bunch of leaks today. They look dope.
Oh, I only saw 2 pictures, but it did look pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. I know I saw a Charizard, and I can't remember if it's a new Charizard or if it's just a reprint of the one we got in the first set. I don't know. I didn't look too closely at it, obviously, but I'm trying to keep this free to play, and they're making it hard.
I've been paying.
Do you do the monthly thing or whatever? The $10?
Yeah, I forgot to cancel it, so mine's been coming out, and then every time it charges it, and I'm like, damn it, I need to remember to cancel it. And I just keep doing it. I just keep forgetting. I
accidentally forgot to do it just for the first month, so I had 2 months of the whatever that was. But you
don't really get that much for it. I really don't think it's worth it.
You get 1 extra pack a day, I think, right? 24 hours, 1 pack or something like that.
Yeah, and the promos.
Oh yeah.
Certain things you can
Yep. So
take part in, challenges and certain promos you can get from them and stuff, which no one can even see them. Like,
that's correct. Yeah.
haven't do anything with it. It just sits there. I have over 3,000 cards just sitting there.
I feel like their artists are working on overtime with all the sets dropping every freaking other month, and then now you have like this every other month, and it's just like every month something's dropping that's new now.
Yeah,
Man, crazy. I don't know how they do it.
Did we talk last time about Niantic being sold?
I don't think so.
I don't remember the timeline on
To
that.
Saudi Arabia?
Like $3 billion or something crazy, right?
Yeah. Now they got all their location data. Yeah, great.
Yeah, now they can basically pinpoint us on a map, whatever we're doing.
When are they going to get TikToked?
There's a bubble there. Yeah, I don't know. I do wonder if there might be some crossover stuff with that. Like, is Pokemon Pocket gonna start doing? They're gonna do a Go set in there. They're gonna do a Lego set. Is it gonna be? I don't know. Other brands, companies, Squishmallow set. Like, there's Pokemon's in everything now, right? It's just all over the place. So I think there's potential for some special sets in there, special promos and things. I'm excited for what they're gonna do with it. I do think it is a cool app. It is a fun game.
Yeah, did you know there's actually Squishmallow cards that exist?
With Pokemon.
Just Squishmallow.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, when I was at the card show this past weekend, me and my kids were there. My wife were walking, and my daughter just out of like 7 feet away. She's like, "That's the card I want." We walk up to it. It looks like a Chansey, but it turns out it's a freaking numbered to 99 Squishmallow card.
It's a number too.
Listed at $25, and I'm looking at him like, there ain't no fucking way I'm buying a Squishmallow card for $25. He must be smoking crack right now. And he was, I don't know, 25. He looked at my daughter, she's 6. He's like, "Oh, the first person that got interested in these cards." I'm like, "No shit, really? Really? No shit." I'm like, wow. And he's like, "I'll do $5 on it." I'm like, "Sure, I'm sold, I guess." He
Was
literally
that out of 99?
yeah, $5 instead of 25. So I was like, F it. I'll buy it. You won me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Good marketing. That's genius if that was intentional. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It's numbered Squishmallow card. Who would have thunk it, right? They exist.
I mean,
Makes sense though.
I don't know if you remember, but Jeremy Padua, you remember him? He's the Squishmallow guy, right? He's the one that I was battling against. I was in number 2 on the PSA registry for Pikachu.
Yeah, for the Pikachus.
And he was just always so far ahead of me. There's no way I was going to get it. And he just kept adding stuff. So he's clearly like a big card collector. So it makes sense that he would want to do his own kind of thing with it. But I haven't seen that. I'd never heard of that or seen that. That's interesting. I wonder where they're sold.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't know about it until then.
Number 2. That is
surprising.
surprising.
Pulling up comps, and I'm like, what are we doing?
I could see him do like an old maid style where it's just like cards to play with, for like little kids to play with or something.
I gotta find it.
But like actual numbered ones, that's legit. I mean, they're not messing around.
It's pretty. It looks like it was made in Japan.
I'm guessing they're pretty big over there, yeah. Oh,
Archie.
that's cute. I think my daughter might have that one.
Number to 99, Archie.
That's cute.
Panini. This is a Panini made.
Squish date. Oh, it is. Series 1. Got in
Sea Life Squad.
It's an Axolotl.
Axolotl, yep. It's my
Does it say that on it?
It doesn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my daughter has that one, actually.
It's my daughter's favorite animal,
Oh, that's cute.
axolotl. She said that to one of her doctors recently, and the doctor's like, that can't be real. She Googled it. That's a real animal.
Oh God, they're awesome. They're cute. My friend had one when I worked in a pet shop when I was a teenager. And my friend had one just like in like a dish tub under a bed. It was the weirdest thing.
Prism Squishmallows base set. Okay. You learn something new here every day, folks.
Are you gonna grade it for her? We'll get Jeremy to sign it.
No. Binder.
What number was it? Was it 69?
I wish. No, I don't wish. Actually, it's my daughter's card. That's inappropriate.
We'll do it. 13. We'll go lucky 13.
86. The age she'll be when she can start dating.
Yeah, don't get me started on that. Oh my God.
Oh man. Fun times. PSA sub timeline. What do you got?
I got Jag is what I got. I submitted on the 12th of January with a 45-day estimated turnaround, and we're hitting April. What the hell? This is just me. I just want to rant and moan a little bit for it because it really ticked me off. It is in assembly.
There you go.
So I don't have the grades.
Better than research.
I think step 4 out of 10. It just hit assembly at the weekend. And I noticed I did the error check, like I always do. Just go in and make sure everything's right. They got them named right. And they had named 2 of them wrong. They changed them to the wrong name, which I'd never, out of all this, I've done a lot of subs, and that's the first time I'd actually seen an error. And I was second guessing myself because I'd never seen it before. So I submitted a couple of the cards were 151 Pikachus, and there is, I don't know if you've seen it, there's one promo that is that same artwork. It's from the set, but it has Friends Forever, or there's some kind of like stamp thing on it, like Journey Together, or there's some stamp thing on it. That's like in fact, I could probably pull it up. Let me see. But it's not that version. Pokemon Together. It's called the Pokemon Together promo version, and they labeled it that, and it isn't the Pokemon Together stamped one. It's just a regular 151 Pikachu. So I don't know what happened there or why they changed it to that stamped variant, because it doesn't have that stamp. I even was second guessing myself, and I looked at the pictures that they took to see if it had the stamp, just to make sure I wasn't going crazy, and they don't have it on. So I reported the error on each of them for the first time. I don't know how much that throws it off, but I'm already, blowing past the estimate for getting them back. I don't know if that just added on 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. Like I don't know what I've put myself into there, but I didn't want the wrong label on them. So especially if I get a 10, I want my Pikachu, I want my Pikachu to be labeled right. So we'll see. I'll give an update on that, but not off to a great start. I know we talked previously about them being busy, after Christmas and getting flooded with a lot of subs and the numbers being highest ever. But it's, grading, it said it was in grading for like 3 days. Yeah. So that's not the problem for sure. Not the grading stage, as long as it's accurate and true. The pizza tracker.
Yeah, I was just looking at mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear me. I wasn't sure if I was muted. January 24th, order arrived, and it was complete March 7th. That was a turbo bulk special that I did, $25 a card, and it was close to the timeline.
Mine is it was like a It doesn't say it now. It's like the TCG bulk special or non-special. I don't remember. There's a TCG bulk option.
Huh.
And yeah, it's just not doing anything. So I'm in the error stage. I'm not sure when, how, what, but we're definitely past. We've got to be past 45 days now, right?
Yeah, probably, I would say.
January 12th. And then it says estimated completion April 16th, which is, less than 3 weeks away. I don't see, honestly, that being met. Now this error has popped up. I wish I could see the grades. I wish I didn't have to wait till after assembly to see the grades. But I guess they have to photograph them in the, because they photograph everything now, right? They have to photograph them in the slab.
Yep. Fun stuff.
Yeah, is what it is, I guess. You cracked some tags?
Yeah, I cracked 32 gray felt hat Pikachus.
Uh-huh.
Did you see the results? I don't remember.
I don't remember if I did.
Yeah, so I got cracked 32 of them. 8 of them came back 10s. The rest of them were 9s. So
that's success. The first batch.
Yeah, that was the only batch. I
Well, you still have some. Hang on. Did you buy some gray felt hats that were not in slabs?
No.
I thought you sent some off, but not all of them.
I bought 40.
Yeah.
I sent 32 off and kept the other 8, basically.
Okay, yeah, that's what I had in my head. That was like the first batch, but yeah, you still got 8.
25% gem rate lines up with the way people are grading right now. It seems like some people are getting wrecked, but for me, that was fantastic. If I got 3
happy with it?
3 10s was winning for me. So getting 8 was huge. And the prices are going back up right now. So
what's the 10 at?
What?
What's the 10 at?
725 ish.
Okay, so yeah, it was floating around there for a little bit, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, good come up. It was nice buying them. Shout out Catch Ball Collectibles for the hookup because I bought them off him.
And are you doing? Yeah, shout out Dan. Are you doing buy nows or auctions, or are you holding on to any?
I think I'm gonna take all of them to Chicago CollectCon in a month. What is that?
Yep.
No, that's April. Hold up. No, that's next month. That's in like 2 weeks. Shit. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hold on to them, take them there.
Yep. See what you have left.
Liquidate. Take the wife out to a steak dinner. April 12th. Oh shit. That's coming.
Wow. Yeah, 2 weeks out.
Yeah. So that's my plan.
So we'll have to talk about how that one, because you're selling there, right? You have a booth.
Yeah. No booth. Just going. Me and the wife are walking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it'll be lots of walking, which is good. And yeah, more so.
You gonna do a video?
Buying and selling. I don't know.
If you don't, let's do a decompress. Let's do a debrief on here and talk about what you did, what you bought, what you sold, and stuff.
Yeah, I would say video is highly doubtful.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it then.
Those were fun to make for a while. It was cool being like some of the only vlogs for CollectCons, but holy, there is. I don't know. After I vlogged a few of them, I've seen them all. Really, Jesus, how many times? Like, it's all the same shit every time you go. Really. Tag, your favorite grading company. Did I send you a tag, Slab?
Who's Tag?
Isn't that was that body spray company? You remember? Axe, Tag. Tag was definitely a body spray company.
Yeah.
You didn't use Tag?
Sounds familiar. No, I don't have a Tag slab. Do not yet.
I'll send you. I don't have any.
I sold my SGC slab too, actually. So I got a good deal. A good deal for it. So I sold it. I need to pick up. I need to pick up an SGC Pikachu, but I've got a BGS. I've got CGC, I've got PSA. Yeah, I need a.
You don't remember Tag body spray? I literally forgot about it until now. Actually.
Yeah,
I forgot this was a body spray.
I'm pretty sure I had that at one point. I thought they had like a green one that I had.
I feel like people who grade with Tag use Tag body spray.
I don't think they use body spray.
What?
They use anything. They probably don't use anything.
Yeah. I can't believe they could sell these on eBay, to be honest. That would have been a good spicy comment. Maybe I'll put that one down instead. But yeah, Tag, their slabs were cracking in people's hands because the plastic is extremely hard. It's definitely the hardest plastic slab in existence. Makes sense. It needs to be extra hard to be etched. People, you got to have a really hard surface to etch properly.
Yeah.
And people were complaining that with one hand pushing on it, like taking a slab, I don't know if you saw the video, basically taking the slab and pushing on it with your thumb, you could crack the slab.
There's no flex to it, kind of thing.
No, it's brittle, essentially. It's extremely hard. It'll pass a hardness test, but it's gonna, like a ceramic, it can break. It can hold a lot of force being strong, but it could break. I don't have any issues with it. It's still like it's not meant to be handled that way. The guy, obviously, the amount of force, it is what it is. I almost like it in the sense that when I cracked a couple slabs I've had, it was really tough to extract the card cleanly because the thing does just shatter into a million pieces. So it was kind of tough compared to PSA and CGC cracking the slab. But
I had a tough time with CDC. Like a couple of that slabs, like I damaged the Pikachu's pretty bad. I stuffed that up. Yeah, the sharp pieces and the edges and stuff messed up. Definitely a risk for sure.
Yeah, Tag's ripping though on like when I do my auction reviews on Sunday. Shout out to that. Tag has been ripping on the sales, insane. Just everything has, but Tag's been crazy. I just saw today. Shout out to Kanto Shark. He sold a Illustrator Pikachu and a Tag 9 for $350,000.
Yeah, unreal.
They weren't grading Pokemon 2 years ago. They first started grading tops because they're shaped like sports cards. Crazy.
I think there's stuff in the background that we're not aware of.
Like what?
Like, why would you send it to Tag?
Slabs are clean. I like CDC's. I like the label. I like having a label. It's tough to see the.
I think it's kickbacks. There's stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe could be.
I think it's marketing.
Yeah, they're the marketing is better than anybody else's at this point.
They market. Yeah, they're actually doing it.
Yeah,
the other companies aren't really. Yeah.
Yeah, Beckett is just Beckett. PSA is kind of like Tesla, where the product kind of markets itself. Yeah. Tesla doesn't do marketing, and CGC is grabbing their ankles.
They
So
have a lot of bad press in the media at the moment. Yeah.
yeah. Speaking of bad press, you get your refund for your prototype Pikachu card you bought?
No.
No?
Keeping it
You're
forever. It's my
diamond
baby.
hands, baby. Let's go. It's like this is real. They'll never say it's
It
fake if
is.
I hold it.
It's been authenticated. Are they paying people back?
They just started, apparently, in the
Okay.
last few days.
It's reassuring.
Yep. People are being paid back. Which is good. I mean, that's what needed to happen if CGC
Great.
wanted to have an existence after 2025. They
Yeah.
had to pay people back, otherwise the doors are closing. So, but yeah, it would be good to see people reporting on it. That this is good news, like Java Akuma said in his video when he was yelling at the camera. Shout out to Java. The people need to report on the good news. Some good news came about, and it's just left in the wind. It's not bad news, so it doesn't get views and clicks, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I think it was like also there's a layer of like expectation. People just expecting that to happen. You know, it's not really anything new in terms of the news side of stuff. It's like, yeah, you should be doing that. Yeah. So a little bit of that, I'm sure. I did see one thing that did concern me that I saw today actually. I think AGS did the post. I couldn't find it again when I was looking, but I'm pretty sure AGS did a post talking about them cracking a PSA 5 slab and regrading it as a 9.5, and they made a marketing video about it. And I was like, what? Huh?
I could see why somebody would have took that down.
I don't know if it's down or up, or I couldn't find it, but I'm pretty sure, like I was watching it and it said it was AGS that made the video, and they cracked it out. They showed literally someone cracking it out as a PSA 5 slab, sent it to AGS, and they were bragging that it got the grade it should have got, because it wasn't graded by humans. They were saying that it was graded by like AI or whatever, so it's actually the actual accurate grade. And I was just like in disbelief. And then I think Shaw must have called me or something. I lost it like literally as I was finishing watching it. Something happened. I couldn't find it again. I was going to save it and send it to you actually. I couldn't find it. So if anyone's seen it, throw it in the Discord, because that was a corker. I was in disbelief watching that.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Yeah, that sounds like one of the worst marketings. There's no such thing as bad press. I guess they probably would have got a bunch of shares, like
self-proposed. Very odd.
I mean,
what the thinking was.
You're giving the people what they want, right? I mean, it could be a play.
Hey, you want a 9.5? Yeah.
With the world's ugliest label, send it to them. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
I don't know who thought it would be a good idea to copy the PSA hospital bands and make them blue and they look like shit, but crazy.
Yeah. Evan Longoria.
Robo grading. Forgot that's what it was called. Evan Longoria, my favorite Desperate Housewives.
Mine too, actually. Well, it was anyway, back in ye olde days. So this is the one of one. He actually signed quite a few. They made a few of them. I think he said it was like 4 or 6. There was a few of them. It's not a one of one. This is a one of one, but it's not the only one. There is some other ones that he signed of these
bat knobs.
Bat knobs, yeah, that kind of thing. Love it. I mean, it's wonderful, right? It's absolutely fantastic. I think it just further solidifies the fact that there is crossover between sports and Pokemon and interest. This is like the prime for like people that like both of those things. That will probably want it, even if they're not a big Evan Longoria fan. Like having a baseball card with, a game piece in it and a signature, and it's a 1 of 1. There's like a lot of uniqueness to check off there on the list. I think it's cool. I think it's awesome. I was curious on your thoughts with it being, sports connected too.
What a weird loophole. Because they certainly do not have Pokemon copyrights.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's strange. Like it's on it. You could see it. It's the top left photo. It shows it on his bat knob. It's not an item that was created for sale, and then it was used in an item that was created for sale. I feel like they're breaking some rules selling this card and creating Chase, unless they got approval from Pokemon still, even though it was created not for sale originally. But that
is an interesting thought, because I know you cannot sell. You can create stuff with Pokemon on it, right? But you can't sell it. You can't. Yeah, you can use it. You can't do it if it's going to cause profit, I think is like the phrase for it, right? So that is interesting, because they are pretty distinctly selling it as a Charizard card, right? This, like, if I was a Charizard collector, these big Charizard collectors spend the money, like this. I'm going after this. Like this is what I'm going for. If I'm one of those big shotguns.
It's Topps too. I was looking for the name of the company. It's Topps.
It's a real card. Yeah.
Maybe Topps got approval. Maybe we got a new top Pokemon set coming in 2025.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while, but it's plausible.
I would think Topps would not be dumb enough. I feel like they would have asked, but this has got to be. They have to have approvals to sell this, because it's creating Chase, and it's going to help sell their products. So, but no, it's freaking dope. Like, it's bat knobs. I don't like the thicker baseball cards traditionally, and this son of a bitch is huge. Probably, I don't really like those a lot of the times. Like when you get pieces of their shoes and basketballs and all this bullshit. The jerseys are thick enough. That's the thickest I really personally like. But this is cool. It's an on-card autograph, cut off the bottom of his baseball bat. Pretty dope. That's sweet.
Yeah,
I would buy it.
Very unique. I didn't see that. I didn't see that one coming. That's for sure. I was like, huh, that's actually pretty cool. It was surprising.
They got a freaking Evan Longoria freaking card holder. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Did he change numbers? Why is 1 a 3 and 1 a 10?
Yeah, and that's a different colored jersey too, so I have no clue.
I don't know enough about baseball. But... All right. You want to wrap?
Yeah, wrap it up. That was fun, man.
I feel like I feel like we touched a lot of different points this week. A lot going on this month. That's March wrapped. All right, guys.
What? Yeah.
Leave your spicy comments down below. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the video and on the comments that you think are spicy. We focus on spice. We'll give us some spice. We want to start building some comments ready for our next episode, that is a spice comment episode, that we'll go through them and break them down. So that'll be fun. But have a good day. Have a good weekend. Thanks everyone for listening. Take care.
Peace.
See ya.